So, as you may know, I used to do ACC streaming all the time. We did 90-minute races, left, right, centre, and we only finished about 2 of them. In fact, no, we didn't. We actually finished a lot more than 2 of them. But the main thing is that I'm trying to get across is we were in the GT3s. And today, we're in the GT3s, but in Porsche World Racing. And in fact, we're in Grello. If you don't know, that's the greeny-yellow thing. Porsche 911 GT3 that races at the Nürburgring and is also in DTM. We're here, the Porsche 911 GT3R, the 992 at Lime Rock Park. We've got 24 laps here today in, well, GT3s. Should be cool. Here we've got traction control, we've got ABS. So if you've watched any of the recent streams, spoiler alert, we went 4 for 4 in DNFs. So hopefully this time, this race, hopefully this can kind of gear us up, because we're probably going to be in the GT3s for a little bit to try relight the spark of finishing races. Let's get on with it. Now, as you can see, we are here in Grello. Don't know why I rolled the R there, but who really cares? We are here, ready to go. And in fact, let's just go on the base setup. We're going to add a wee bit more fuel in it, but just because I know that some of these races have been known to get quite tight in fuel. So we come here. Oh, in fact, we've got Patrick Niederhausen on the pole, followed by a Lamborghini. This camera's very high up, I must say. Dries van Thor behind in the Audi, followed by a Lamborghini, Luca Engsler. Chevy, Austin Merrick. I don't know why I need to say their names, you can read the names here. But yeah, we're in the Porsche. Should be an interesting one. I can see Roxy, I can't see a Rexy. So there's no Rexy this race, but there's a Roxy, which is cool. In fact, have you seen the sketchy livery? The sketchy livery is quite cool. It's Rexy but sketched on the Porsche. So yeah. Chevy there, followed by another look at Engsler. Is this Nicky Team? Nicky Team! Nicky Team! Oh, Nicky Team is the greatest driver ever to live. Mustang behind, that's going to be an interesting thing to try it past in the start. And we got us at the back now here in the Porsche. Turn it out for the traction control setting. Here we go, here at Lime Rock Park. And we're off! Just. Get to listen to the cool Porsche sounds there. We've actually got a decent start here on over this Mustang, who has actually launched it around the outside of the Audi there. So we come around now here and, well, all we're doing is, because we know these AI, they're a bit chaotic at Lime Rock Park from our GT video we did on it, where we didn't finish. That was the first of the 4 races we haven't finished in a row. That was done about a month and a half ago. In fact, there's an Audi there who's made a little bit of a bump on the Mustang. We're going to go around the outside here. The difference between this and the GT video is we have that chicane, the west chicane in the GT video. We don't have it in this video. So we can be all nice and normal and go. All the momentum carried out the corner, get by the Mustang there, easy peasy. And also Roxy, it looks like we're going to get slipstream from our good man Nicky Team. Now we come round now. Now, I would have been in the Nicky Team car. However, I didn't think of this idea. Good man Jeremy in the Discord did think of this idea for me. So, because yeah, there's a channel in the Discord by the way, for ideas. Now, he did say Lime Rock. I did ask him what layout at Lime Rock, and I'm sure he said one with the chicane. As Nicky Team makes a bit of a mistake there, we're going to get by him. Sorry, mate. We need to make up every position we can get. We need to be ruthless. However cool the guy Nicky Team is, we need to get by. In fact, the arse that is in that Chevy there is actually just cut off Nicky Team. But now we're actually chasing down for the top 10 here at Lime Rock. But yeah, I didn't think of this idea, as I was saying. Good man Jeremy in the Discord did. He was one that was with me. One of the ones that was with me in the open park 6 hours for a bit at the start, as well as T-Man, and no, that's the wrong Soda Man, that's the one. I just think that's his name in the Twinkle Simpsons with him. What we kind of co-on and do. Different kind of sim though. You watch the cars instead of drive them. I'm a complete nutter in that series. Not me, as in like how I say things, but I cannot win for liking them. It's entering season 5 and I've won 3 times, which isn't bad. I think the most in ever is 9. However, I was in one of the top teams last season and I finished 26th out of 30 drivers, I think it was. So, pretty crap. But anyway, moving on from that. Yeah, Jeremy, thanks for this. You didn't specify how many laps. I mean, I didn't ask how many laps. I believe this is the right layout. As we come to the back and look at Engsler. Yeah, so I went with Lambo. I was totally going the Porsche. That's fine. I do quite like the Porsche. I used to hate the Porsche. But I like the Porsche. Now I used to hate the Mercedes, and now I love the Mercedes in Project Motor Racing. I was just hating the Mercedes in Project Cars 2 was the first experience in the Mercedes. Hated it. Felt like the Titanic. Hated it in Project in ACC, just because it understeered and was just big and bulky. The GT4 was alright. And then came to Project Motor Racing, drove it once for, like, how bad is it? And it was actually really good. And actually, in ACC, it was really good as well. So, yeah. My driving has evidently changed so that I can drive things. I think, at least I'd say, I was, at the end of my ACC tenure, not that it was really a tenure, but at the end of my ACC, mainly streaming that, I was very much a Ferrari main guy. That's going to be a penalty, I think. We didn't lose time though, so maybe not. It's a penalty. We did lose time. It was actually visibly lost time instead of just lost time. So now we've actually got to lose 2 seconds. That's that gone. We didn't actually do. We just had to lift and coast a bit there, and it would solve itself. Actually, with that, it's given us a bit of clear air, and now we can just crack on with the lap time here in order to get here. This thing is very planted. Something's squeaking in here. I need to get WD-40 in this wheel right now. It's probably been used so much, really. I just never got around to getting a new wheel. Not that I want a new wheel. This wheel's perfectly fine. But maybe it could be time. Oh, I think it's the throttle pedal that's squeaking. It does feel a bit weird when pressing it. Another thing I keep seeing is the brake pedal in the G923, which is the thing I've got, is immensely firm. I don't feel it's that firm. Maybe it's firmer than others. It's the brake pedal and the throttle pedal. It's just the pedals squeak. The brake pedal used to do that. The throttle has never done that before. The brake pedal used to do it on pressing, but it was more of a lower tone squeak. No, it's actually just a squeak. A proper squeak. As we come round to a third of the way through this race. This boat's feeling nice. Yeah, I think if we do an enduro stream in our GT3, I think I'd hedge my bets that we'd finish. Because we're quite good at finishing in a GT3. As we come round now here over the crest and down the hill. Oh. And now we come round now here, down towards the end of lap 8. Short laps this Lime Rock. It's quite a fun track when you're in a car that isn't actually decent. 51 second lap time is our best. 50 is our best actually. 50.84 there. We're now up on the back of 10th. Let's not look at Engsler now, he's up in 9th. Can we stick a nose in up the inside here? Yes, we can. We're actually 2x2x2 coming down here. I'm not going to go 2x2x2 around here because I always get knocked off the road. And it's best to be safe around that corner in this game. Or, I don't know. Maybe the inside's better than being the outside there, but Mustang had a mistake there around the chicane. We had a bit of a bad chicane as well. Second off. I mean, we were actually chasing down side by side with this Chevy for quite a bit. Coming around the final corner, heats up to the front left there. Front left gets an absolute beating around this lap. 98 degrees Celsius. Nearly the boiling point of water. This front left tyre is at. In fact, now it is at 101 degrees Celsius there. BMW up ahead's made a bit of a mistake. The Chevy's a bit slow as well. Lime Rock's so tight, you just can't make a pass here. It's stuck in the choo-choo train. Was hinting a move around the chicane there, but nothing. Couldn't do anything there as we come up and round. Just try to get the Chevy. I think the only way we can do it is around T1, T1, T2 area. Get out of that corner and maybe slightly oversped it there. Forward a bit slow ahead. So maybe this battle could be between me and Ford instead of. In fact, BMW's dropped back as well. Let's now look at Engsler that's up at the front of that pack. In fact, he's got by. Is that an Acura ahead? Or behind now? Stuck in this pack. We've got Nicky Team behind us in a similarly quite bright coloured car. And we've got a mix of a Ford, a Chevy, a BMW, a Lamborghini, a couple of Lamborghinis actually. We're just in a big scrap half the field. We're in the final corner with Cummins again. Once again, not really good slipstream track this. Here is the Ford. Yeah, now I think we're just slowly shuffling with the cars that are better handling. Let's look at Engsler. It hasn't got by the Honda yet. I keep calling it a Honda, it's an Acura, I think it's technically called in the game, but it's pretty much, it is a Honda. As we come around now here, yeah, look at the Mustang compared to the Chevy. All over the back of them. As we away the car there, get a little investigation of track limits and get away with it. Chevy maybe shouldn't have there, but I don't think they really get away with it. They can get away with really whatever the hell they want, really. Let's look at the Chevy and the Mustang scrapping there. Nicky Team's falling back a bit behind. We falling back a bit behind that as well. As we come round, turn one once again. And this train of nearly 10 cars, I'd say. 8, 9 cars, maybe over 10. Well over half the field anyway. From looking at the map now, here in the Mustang's backed up the Chevy, that's gone us by! Fantastic stuff, and now it's us that is the annoying one. That is the Mustang. And hopefully we can make decent light work with this thing. Obviously not a handling car, the Mustang, it's quite, well, brute force. I mean, first of all, absolutely huge. And second of all, I wouldn't attribute it to being very good. 3 cars, 5 cars, and then the rest of us lot. So there's 11 cars in this train. And we're number 5 in the train. Look at Engsler went from like number 5 to, well, number 1. Now, here he's now got the Acura. And we have nearly, well, we could have if we had the balls to. Got by the Mustang there. Slightly tapping. Mustang goes wide there on the curve. And not quite. And now we come round now here. Basically, stuck behind the Mustang is really the theme here. And the Chevy behind looking for a move. Weaving a bit slow. 10 to go, 9 to go. We got a slight tap of the Mustang that she came there. Mustang stuck with the BMW. I don't think the BMW would be similarly as good as the Mustang round here, who we absolutely just lob into there, and we'll try to send one around the outside there. Yes, we will, and what a move, and we've got by the Mustang. And now we knock on towards the BMW. Again, Drake scooping away now here as he comes down, diving down the hill and around the final corner. Well, we've got such a run on them as well. Slipstream, he's going to go to the inside. We're going to go even more inside than him. And down the inside at the turn 1 we were going to try go this time. Not quite, he's dug out there, but we hug the inside. We're going to keep the line on, and I think we've got him. Yes, we have. The rear engine Porsche got by the big front engine BMW, and now look at Engsler once again looking on the accurate. It's not going to happen for him. Now we're going to come and join this battle now. Wanted to try force maybe the accurate to do something there. I think we've killed the Lambo. Oh, that's a shame for him. He was riding the carbs, and I actually saw we've got pretty big damage on the side of our car now. Very noticeable, because our car is bright greeny yellow. But yeah, no, the Lambo's dead. I don't think it's our fault though. I don't know. Just kind of, I think he rode the car and he's just dead. But yeah, so now we're up on the back of the Acura then. Honda, whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah, not at all. Curb hit there. I think we're going to get the Acura here. It's this Porsche is probably stronger. Out the final corner we will come now. Slipstream. We have the brakes. No, we don't round turn 1. We're going to do a good old hug the inside line with the speed and, well, just fly by, really. And now we can carry on and just, well, crack on. The 11 car battle has now, well, minus, yeah, the 11 car battle, well, there's actually, look at Engsler is either back or he's pitted. So it's either a 10 car battle, still maybe an 11 car battle, we haven't fully got away from it yet, but I believe we will eventually. And I think look at Engsler's back. 11 car battle, it was a 10 car battle for a bit by the end of it. It is still a 10 car battle, we're starting to get away from the Honda. Yeah. We shall now depart into the cam. Which is a weird thing to say given how intense this track has been in the racing. Being stuck with Nicky Team and all that. But yeah, and actually all that battling has led us to be 17 seconds behind Austin Merrick in, I think that's going to be a Chevy, if I remember right from the grid. 4 to go now. I know, we've absolutely shot off from the battle there. Of course, it was just like, I don't know, a condensed truck. Let me try that again. Very compressed truck spring just ready to absolutely wreak hell when it all of a sudden expands again. It's released. We've released the monster that is the Porsche, and my god, has it turned into one. Still 17 seconds ahead. We're not going to get to 5th place, but I believe it's a Chevy chasing down an Audi. But now we're just here to enjoy the Porsche in this final kind of few laps here. Because my god, it's a nice car to drive. It's very light in the force feedback compared to someone like the Monster that we drove, well, actually on the day this recorded, about an hour ago, really, before we binned it. And oh yes! Is it the pedal or is it my sock that's making it squeak? I'm not sure. It could be my sock. I don't really know, to be honest. Really. I wonder what thing's winning. Patrick Niederhauser, that's a Porsche. That's the Rutronic Porsche, in fact, over the other Porsches, and now we come round 3.9 ahead of the guy behind as we rise the hill for the penultimate time. So still got 2 more laps after this one. Dip away in the grass again, no harm done. Actually salting the map there, the guys ahead, just as we were crossing the line, were about here. So, yeah, they are quite far ahead, and we haven't really gained time on them. As we come round now here. Approaching, sadly, after, well, Lime Rock's a track that, well, since the stream we did it in the Chevy that went horrendously, it kind of hurt its reputation, my love for it, or my likeness to it. However, this race has definitely brought it back as we head to the white flag. Oh no! Oh! Hit the car there, a bit of a slide, but the Porsche, in all its wisdom, some of it actually does quite like trying to go around the track the wrong way round. If you drive it wrong, it comes across the line. No, not comes across the line, we're nowhere near the line. But we're around the hard bit there, the chicane is the hard bit to get right. Nasty cars in the entries, and also track limits like hell. We come round, we've got one more corner to come. And it will be P6. In P16, gain 10 positions, massive 11 car battle. We were in amongst, and we come across the line. I don't know where we were weaving like that for. But it is Patrick Niederhauser and the Porsche that wins. It was the Chevy. Dries Van Thur just missing out. Luca Engsler, one of them anyway. There was a couple, I believe. Yeah, Luca Engsler that we killed finished 15th. 33 seconds behind. We were only 24, so that's no bad. Gained 10 positions. Fantastic stuff. What a race that was. One of, probably, I'd say, my favourites that we've done. And well, after all that fun, we come to an end here at Lime Rock. Very, very fun one here. In the Porsche. GT3's... There's so many cars in Project Motor Racing, to be honest, that you can drive. And, well, the GT3s, because they're in every game, it just kind of relegates the beauty of them towards the older things like the Morgan, or the Mosler, the TVR. But it's always good to get in a GT3 again there, and very, very fun there. So thank you very, very much for watching, and in fact, more than that, thank you to Jeremy for suggesting this, because without him, I wouldn't have actually done this video. I would have just been sitting doing, I don't know, NGT things and the Morgan and stuff. But, you know, That is that. We've got a new patch coming out tomorrow. I mean, it's probably going to be uploaded after the new patch, this video, or maybe the same day as the patch video, but who knows? You could be treated to like many videos. But yeah, until next time, next time here, thank you to Jeremy. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, do all them good things. That would be great appreciated. Don't if you want, I don't care. But yeah, we will see next time here for whatever is to come next here. I do have another video suggested by Jeremy to do, so maybe given the goodness of this one, we might do that one soon as well. But until next time, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.